Friends are often shown as happy, supportive, and fun. We are told to care about our friends and value our relationships, but what if a friendship hurts us more than it helps? What if, instead of making us feel better, it brings us down? This is the sad truth about toxic friendships. These relationships can really hurt our feelings and happiness. It's important to see the signs of a toxic friendship so we can protect ourselves and have healthier relationships. This video will look at toxic friendships, help you see the warning signs, and give you some ways to handle these tough situations. Remember, you deserve to be around people who truly care about you and make your life better. It's not always easy to tell if a friend is toxic. Sometimes friends can be careless, selfish, or thoughtless without meaning to be mean. But a toxic friend will keep doing things that hurt you, make you feel bad about yourself, and stop you from growing as a person. These people often cause drama, negativity, and stress in your life, leaving you feeling drained and emotionally exhausted. They put their own needs before yours, not caring about your feelings or boundaries. Toxic behavior can show up in different ways, from sneaky manipulation and backhanded compliments to straight-up insults and betrayals. It can be hard to tell if a friend is toxic, especially if you've been close for a long time, but there are some warning signs that the relationship is hurting you more than it's helping. One of the most common signs is constant negativity. Toxic friends often complain a lot, gossip about others, and only see the bad in every situation. They might also be overly critical of you, putting you down and making you feel unsure of yourself. Another warning sign is a lack of empathy. Toxic friends have a hard time understanding and caring about your feelings. They might brush off your problems or make you feel bad for sharing your emotions. Toxic friendships can be really bad for your emotional and mental health. Being around negativity, criticism, and manipulation all the time can make you feel bad about yourself, leaving you feeling insecure and unworthy. It can also make you feel anxious, stressed, and even depressed. Toxic friends often create drama and conflict, which can be totally draining. You might find yourself constantly walking on eggshells, afraid to say or do anything that might upset them. This constant worry can hurt your physical health too, leading to problems sleeping, headaches, and other physical symptoms. Setting boundaries is super important in any relationship, but it's especially important when dealing with a toxic friend. Boundaries are limits you set to protect yourself and stop others from taking advantage of you. Start by figuring out which specific behaviors are bothering you. Once you know your boundaries, tell your friend about them clearly and directly. Let them know that you won't put up with certain behaviors and that there will be consequences if they keep disrespecting your boundaries. Sometimes the best way to deal with a toxic friend is to create some distance. This doesn't always mean ending the friendship completely, but it does mean taking a step back and not spending as much time with this person. You can start by gradually reducing the amount of time you spend together. Say no to their invitations to hang out, don't answer their calls or texts right away, and avoid having deep conversations that might lead to arguments. Creating distance gives you a chance to think about the friendship and decide if it's something you want to try to fix. If you've tried setting boundaries and creating distance, but your friend is still toxic, it might be time to talk to them directly. Choose a time and place where you can talk openly and honestly without being interrupted. Explain how their actions are affecting you and why you're worried about the friendship. Be prepared for them to get defensive or dismissive, and remember that you can't force someone to change. If the conversation doesn't go well, or if the toxic behavior continues, you may need to distance yourself for good. Being around supportive, positive, and uplifting friends is super important for your overall well-being. Healthy friendships are all about mutual respect, trust, honesty, and empathy. These friends are happy for your successes, listen when you're struggling, and inspire you to be your best self. They respect your boundaries, value your opinions, and make you feel loved and appreciated. Building healthy friendships takes time and effort. Remember, you deserve to be around people who make you feel good about yourself and who add something positive to your life. Don't be afraid to walk away from friendships that are no longer good for you. By recognizing the signs of toxicity, setting healthy boundaries, and putting your own well-being first, you can create a life full of meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Toxic friendships can be really painful, but remember that you are not alone. Lots of people experience the challenges of tough relationships. Seek support from trusted family members, therapists, or support groups if you're having a hard time dealing with a toxic friendship. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and healthy relationships. Please like and subscribe to help my channel.